Mm,
Hello and welcome to NR2003 TV. And today, racing at Charlotte. Part-time drivers is going to be Silas Willmott in the 15 and Jet 64 are York River and Patty's 200 winner and the 94 Top Gear Chevy. Technically, starting on pole is the 48 based on random qualify. Um, Problem is we had our game crash just before the grid happened, so I'm going to be fair here, and I'm going to give the pole points to the 67 and the 48 for inconvenience. 67 technically should have got the pole points, and granted, he's got the points lead already. Doesn't need he needs the points, but I think he deserves the points since he technically got the pole in the original session. Granted, he won't be up here to lead the laps he deserves to lead because I don't have the time to go and edit the qualifier results. Granted, I could do that, but I don't have the time to do that, so we're not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is pull points are going to go to the 48 and the 67 um, in standings. So other than that, that's what we're going to do. Um, so Dark, you got any? I know you already said in that last session before the game crash, but you got any first thoughts?
well, I have something for so during reschedule. Give it to Nada Weeb and Bird, who was now on the first row. Those guys are looking to get more points. And as for behind those two, I think that semi messy in the gray car.
No, I believe that is the two Daniel Pauls Jr.
Oh, it's the number two. And then you got LH Alito behind Bird. And I think I and as I said earlier, I think I said Lethal Motor and Patrick Miller, those guys will be looking out for.
Lethal Mourner. Granted, that first qualifier, they're going to be in different spots. Eh, actually, Miller, he got a better roll of the dice here. Much better. What was the other one you were saying? Lethal Mourner?
Yeah, Lethal Motor.
Oh, yeah, they both got a
And
really good
Ronald
roll of the
Reed.
dice there. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate for guys that deserve this track position, but like I said, I don't have time. The best way I could find to justify it is, and with the time I do have, is just giving the pole points to the guy who originally got the pole in the session before, which we did complete and we did have there. And to just keep it fair and just transparent, I'm going to give it but to the 67 and the 48 because they both technically deserve the points. So yeah, and then I guess on the stats, I don't know. I guess I'll give it to the 67 on the stats because he technically got the lap, and this was just a random draw. I didn't qualify run through like I usually do. Usually I qualify run through and they put their laps in. This one I just skipped a race, so I don't know if it's gonna make. I don't think it makes any difference, but um, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's the best explanation I heard so far.
Yeah, because I don't want anyone to get screwed over. Granted, track position wise, a few guys got screwed over. That's just gonna happen. But for the most, it's a harder laps. Granted, I want to say you can make up that track position, but I don't know if the pass is gonna be great, and you don't want to be mired up in traffic involved in all the wrecks. But for the 67's case, since they started pole, I'm just trying to give them the points and make it up to them for that, and just do what I can to make up for it in that aspect. And really best I think I can do for this point because I don't have time to just edit the qualifier results and fix it to what it should have been. But
Yeah, that's
regardless,
true.
48's gonna lead them off the grid. Won't be pole sitter, but
Drivers, start your engines.
yeah. Alright, command's been given. 100 laps, hopefully. The game does not crash again. I turned off the shadow on the cars, so you're not going to be seeing the shadows on the cars. However, I kept it on for the structures because it is a night track, and I think shadows are very crucial for night track quality. I don't know. It might have been better if it was on the cars. I don't know. We'll see how it rolls. am contemplating just not running this mod for next season, but I don't have time to paint all those cars either. But you want to call the green here, Dirk?
I- And we are green at Charlotte. Not a weed. Just a little bit. Ah, there you go. They hold on to the lead. Here comes the number 2.
I was gonna go to TV1, but this spectator cam looks pretty good. Go all the
Yeah,
way
not
around the
bad at
track.
all.
But that
Ooh,
first
we
lap
might get
led
3
the.
wide for the. Okay, maybe not 3 wide for the lead.
Well,
Now we will lead that lap.
yeah,
We are
Reggie.
3 wide in the back with Reggie, Jonah Bridge, and Mayoko.
Yeah,
As
they were
he gets a
four
little bit
wide
into
there
the
in the.
wall.
They were 4 wide there in the quad oval. Still 3 wide.
Good. 2 rows deep. Make it 3 rows deep. German Chick does get into the wall as
Oh, they were 4 wide here.
nearly 4 wide.
Ream backs
I
out.
think this is a battle for, I want to say, 9th? Am I 3 wide 4?
13th, 3 cars in 13th, but let's see
Oh,
this
wow.
battle up here.
As we see Bradley Rain that's battling German Chick.
It looks like the 2
As
car got in the wall
he gets into
somewhere.
the wall, he does lose, a lot of positions.
I'm gonna turn
As
on my
Daniel
standings
Post
just to.
Jr.
Oh, Patrick Miller in the lead right now. Holy cow!
Wait, I thought it was B.
Well,
Wait, really?
I thought we were gonna see just some Steel and Fire racing because that's what happened in the test, but no, we're having actually some pretty good racing right now. They're 4 wide off of 4. I should probably go look at that real quick.
So far, we got a lot of lead changes, as I think Lethal is now your leader.
I think they've changed positions every lap so far, except for lap 1. Hold on.
Yep.
50 car. We gotta take a look at this. Bird with a heck of a save. Almost spun it off a 2. Yep, I got a little help from the 9.
He does saves it.
He was able to save it. Did we get a better look from TV2? We do. Yep, just
That may be the save of the week.
100%. Almost hit that wall, kept it out of it. And I guess Fireball felt bad to give him. Well, almost give him room.
He's kind of giving it back to him, but
Kinda.
takes it back. No harm, no foul. Still
Caution.
3 wide.
Caution is now out. Coming to the line. Your leader
Let's
was,
see, who brought him?
believe it or not, Lethal Mourner. It looks like it happened here in turn 1. I don't look. It doesn't look like a very big wreck, not seeing a lot of skid marks. But 27
Well,
of
he's
Lethal
still
Mourner.
leader. Let's see what happened.
It looks like it might have been the 23 of Sammy
Ooh.
Boxper potentially involved.
I see the 63. I think that might have happened to him as well.
Yeah, we'll find out here. Pretty sure it was in turn 1. Oh yeah, 63
Oh,
of
there it is.
Vince Freeze involved.
So that's 6 flames. You
Looks
said
like.
Vent Freeze. I see Roach.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
wow.
Oh, this a lot to this one. We're gonna need to go spectator to get a good view of this.
Even camera 2 will work for this one as well. Let's see what
Potentially.
happens.
This was in the back for 34th.
So 3 wide going into the
Quad oval.
short finish line.
Almost 4 wide.
Almost
Actually,
4 wide.
yeah, the road racing cars and Wilmot kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, just nowhere to go for these guys. They were just kind of squished by the road racing cars, and then boom.
Yeah, so the 15 cut off to 28. And it
Wild ride for some day in there.
Ooh. Yeah, something got the word that we got 7 above, Roach.
Man, rough wreck
The
for those guys.
28, the 15. I think
Squished
Jeff
into the
Jordan
wall.
might have been in it as well. Or did he? Let's see, because Jeff Jordan was behind Roach.
I believe Jeff Jordan was able to avoid it.
Yeah, Roach unfortunately was not.
Yeah, both the 2 of the road racing cars involved in that. The other one, Kazo, there's only 3 roach racing cars. He's still running. So back to live. Let's figure out what's going on. So we know the
Let's
27's in the
see.
lead. Granted, I still feel really bad about screwing some of those guys over points-wise, but you know, it's not all bad. I think we're gonna get some underdogs up here leading it, or pretty far back in points. Maybe just keep it kind of close in the standings. Granted, it's gonna screw some of those other guys lower in points, but like I said before, not much I could have done there with time constraints. So we rolled as is, and Bull Sitter gets their deserved points. And heck, if you're gonna run second the whole time, what's the point of anyway? But if you're running second in the end, that's what matters. So some Dan did not need that. He was 17th in standings. Only car out of the race right now. It was unsurprisingly. He took a hard hit in that wall. I may go back and take
Yeah.
a look at that replay, get a screenshot of that after the race. That was a hard hit. I haven't seen a hit that hard like that since Smoss, Texas, back a couple years ago with the Cooper boys. They don't race in here anymore, but man, they had a really bad
Yeah.
wreck there in Texas a couple years back. They remind me a lot of that. But yeah, the middle road energy car, tons of damage. They're going to be off
Yeah.
pace.
Missing nothing.
For this
But still
track,
able to run.
yeah, for this track, I'm gonna do. If they're losing 2 seconds a lap definitively, I'm gonna do a manual DNF. Hate to do it for the title spots of the race, but uh, fortunately, if you're off pace, that's the rule for now. Might change that for next season, but we'll see what happens. 66
Yeah, I
car
think
probably
those
got a
guys
lot
are
of.
gonna be.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 'cause most of those guys are gonna be slow by having damage.
Yeah, 66. I don't really know what's under the hood of that car. Definitely some cosmetic damage. 15 and 23 are the only other cars I'm worried about damage-wise. It's only 4 cars really. It was a very small wreck considering what we had last season. Last season we had a ton of wrecks very early in the race too, and this one was on like lap 8 or something. So not horrible. We'll be going green this time by as well. No need to. Oh well, I guess the pace car had the right idea. So Lyle Toledo running P2. He was actually running really well last week as well. See if he can repeat a podium, potentially get a win here. Great, 100 laps. We're only 10% of the way through once we go green. I don't believe anyone pit on that last stop either. That would be true. No one pit on that last stop except for the 15, the 2, the 66, 28, and 23 cars involved in that wreck. So they will be off sequence if this goes green. Granted, that might be an advantage for some of those cars in the back. Lead a couple laps, gain a couple extra points. So we'll see what happens. The rest of the field, they had one thing on their mind, and that's track position. I think really the only car I think can gain from that big time would probably be Daniel Paulus Jr. in the 2, but we'll see. Because I don't think he was
Yeah.
involved in that wreck.
Also for the guys that did, they may have damage. They do have fresher tires, so that may be an effect as well. As we wait for the guys in the restart zone. Ooh, great restart by Mulder and Toledo. But well, we got a battle for fourth. That is behind Crazy BDG. At least now hanging on the third. Ooh, there's the battle for second. Crazy BDG will take it. Following him will be the 82. As Toledo goes high, and he drops to fourth. Here comes Miller, getting a pass. Roach. That's not Roach. That's not Roach. And we're going to go 4 wide. Okay, that's X Gaming.
The
Still,
technical pole sitter right there.
oh yeah. Goes into the lead, getting past uh, Bobby Isaac. Now we see X Gaming going against Shingles, and of course the Funyun car of the lovely Joy Paints. Usually, if you so far having a good down season, kind of in the mid pack,
Yeah, that'd be
or at least
statistically
one of the
correct. However, they're running 11th in the standings right now, so not a horrible season nonetheless.
yeah,
Looks like the O
one of
05 is
those.
taking the lead.
Yeah, one of the guys you look for under the radar, having a good, at least in the top 5 or 10. I don't know about average though. Speaking of Joy Paints, she's gonna set her down low. They're gonna be for a position. Crazy VDG has checked out.
I think. Now, I know the 15's good. Vince, I think I'll let him slide. He's going to be pretty off pace, but I don't think he's going to cause a problem.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna take them a while for him to go a lap down anyway. Maybe 10 or 12 laps at minimum.
Yeah. I might be risking it, but I think we'll be safe.
Yeah, that's cool. There comes LA Toledo's getting in on Crazy VDG as the Ford Dodge in your top three. And for fourth, let's see, another Dodge, followed by Chevy. Oh, make that three wide now for fourth, and then make it back to two. Gotta say, gotta give these guys credit. They're going all out. So it's gonna hang on to fourth as we, and it looks like Jared Chick will hold on to sixth. Even though she fell in the standings a little bit, this should be a nice recovery. She can stay into the top 5 or top 10. I gotta say, it's not gonna be easy. Is behind her. We have Lethal Motor. They hang on to seventh. One thing I'll say about him, he did a whole lot better this season than he did last season.
Lethal?
Yeah, Lethal Motor.
Eh, I wouldn't really say he's done better statistically, consistently anyway. I mean, he's running good right now. But based on
I
his
mean,
season,
compared
he's
to
like,
last,
he's been about where he was last season.
yeah, compared to last season, he's not technically last.
He's same here. He's just not technically last right now. That's really all I can say about him.
Yep, as we see, Patrick Miller is now in second, but he's getting pressured by Joey Paints. Wait till she's looking sporty today in that Funyun car.
They were 11th on that restart, by the way. I've been further
Wow.
back than that.
Looks like she's gonna take it as Toledo's gonna go back into third, followed by Drummer Chick. Yeah, plenty of position swaps going on. Miller's gonna go high. Richard gonna go low, follow Toledo. So the three-car battle for third. You gotta love it. And it so far it looks like see. I think Dream Pig is getting on Crazy BDG. A little tenth of a lap as we sit about for third. The Richie looks like she's going to take it. Miller's going to try to get back at her, going at the bottom. But he will get a little bit of drive help with Lethal Motor. Alex Little decides to go high. And also behind him is the number 80T of X Gaming.
Notice these, besides Bird, I think these Wick Rare cars, they're drastically off pace if the run does not fit their style. Bird was very slow on the short run, and it looks like Zevel was very short. In the long run, we got a crash in the back!
Oh, and it looks like it was hard to tell. Was that Roach?
It's Eli the Wolf.
Oh, no. Oh, Eli the Wolf. I see Robert Crown Jr.
Birch Crown Jr. Granted, he was one of
And
those
I
cars
think
that
that,
got
oh, we
screwed
got
over.
more.
He was
Oh, there's more.
yeah, Birch Crown Jr. was one of the cars that got screwed over in that qualifying mishap. Unfortunate. This is good for Vince Freeze. He's gonna rally him back into
Yeah, I think
the.
there was another wreck that was ahead of them.
I think this
Well,
was
we'll
all
focus
one
on this
wreck.
one, though.
I think it was one wreck.
Let's see.
But it looks like
Almost for technically, almost for wide. We see rain into.
it looks
Let's
like
see, rain does get into Strauss. Not only that, Cody's also in it. Yeah, also Dark Rain gets into Eli the Wolf. Cody hits the inside wall.
it's two Dark X. That's two Dark
Yeah,
X
rain
cars
is
involved
in
in
it.
that wreck. I think Jonah was able to avoid it for the most part.
Oh, that is a
Yeah,
big hit by Ricky Crown Jr.
decent hit for both those Dark X-Men
That's the
cars.
best place. So
Yeah.
that's a 4-car incident, but I think there's another incident ahead as well.
Who do you think caused that one? Because I
Let's
didn't
see.
see it.
Let's see.
Oh, you
There
are
we go.
correct.
It was Cody again, but I think he got. Oh, he got squeezed.
No, he came
Squeezed
up
to
the
the
track into
97,
the 23.
and he gets into. I think that's semi in the box, or is that
Well, he got into Zine, and then he got into Sammy box.
Okay, that was Zion. Okay,
I just came up the
so
track.
he gets. Yeah, 'cause I know I saw smoke. I just didn't know who it was, and of course.
Did he have time to slow down? Yeah, he had plenty of time to slow down, just didn't.
Yeah, 'cause he got into the inside wall. 'Cause he. The first incident he got into Strauss, he had a chance to slow down, but
Talk about the
not
save from
slow
the
down enough, it
97.
seems.
Man, let's talk about
Oh,
his
that's
save.
Zion. Okay.
He had one heck of a save to keep that thing going. Ooh. Oh, man.
Well, he was lucky he didn't get it for Dripsy.
Yeah.
He slowed down just enough not to hit him.
Ooh, man. He wasn't exactly running too great either in that 97 car, but
Oh,
better than
wow.
Reckon. Better than Reckon. Back to live coverage.
Let's see.
I believe the leader is still to 0-5 unless the 77 might have passed him whilst we were looking in the back. Nope, 0-5
Yep.
is still in the lead. They have not pit yet either. Now, granted, they have also not gotten to their pit window until now. The pit window, or actually technically the pit window will start at lap 30 to 31. That is when you could pit and maybe make it to the end.
I think some of them made us stay it out. Some of them might have pitted. Could I see Rain currently in fifth?
I've seen all the cars that wrecked pit. Shoot,
Well,
actually, you might have got lapped.
that Rain's a lap down.
You are a lap down. That's
Oh,
rough.
he's a okay.
And you're not really eligible for rookie, or not rookie dog, but lucky dog either because you're involved in the wreck. So you're gonna have to hope for another yellow.
Yeah, Rubber Cross Jr. retired that I see, and maybe the 50 as well. I don't really know.
50 might have had an issue separate something.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Bird.
yeah, he must have had an issue somewhere else because he doesn't have any cosmetic damage. Um,
So he'll be able for the lucky dog if he ever leaves pit road.
I think
Cause I
you would
don't
have it.
know.
You would probably have it at this point because you passed him. You're gonna pass him anyway. You already passed him now, but I don't really know what the 50 is in for. I don't think he was involved in any of the wrecks. It looks cosmetic. Might have been
Yeah, I don't.
engine issue, anything really.
I don't know if they're getting repaired or there could be a penalty.
I think it's repair. Regardless,
Oh, there you
whatever it
go.
was, they did get repaired, and they are eligible for rookie lucky dog. They'll be right in front of you, or right behind you. So,
Have I been?
any cautions from this point? I would pit. Maybe I would pit at any caution from this point because once you pit after any caution from this point on, you will make it to the end of the race. More
I
than
won't be
likely.
surprised if guys follow the pace car to pit, but let's see what happens.
Last season we only had 2 yellows. This season we made our first 2 yellows in the first 30 laps of the race.
And at the line, we'll be 70 laps to go. And there we go. Flag is out. And we're back to our famous single file restart.
Famous and
Man, Dre Payne,
conservative.
I gotta say, Dre Payne really gives a nice run on the backstretch. But, oh, as I said that, she gets loose. And they're nearly, well, I was gonna say 3 for second, but
Millard
the battle of
blacked
the
out.
lady. And there are 3 white behind them, though.
I believe the
But
27 might have
so
got
far,
tapped there on entry. He did. He lost a lot of time. Got tapped by the 9 on entry. Was able to keep it going though.
it's pretty lethal water hanging on. And behind him was Kezo. But
As
they're gonna go
our
3 wide again into turn number 4.
old Wilkesboro winner.
Oh, wow.
Talk much about these railfan cars. They haven't been doing well. Bradley Raymal, on the other hand, has been very silent but consistent in that 6 car. I believe he's still in the top 10 somewhere. And NASCAR Fireball 48 hasn't really shown anything since the Gen 6, or was it Gen 6 or Gen 7? I forget. He hasn't really shown much since the pre-next gen cars, and he's running pretty well right now. That 9 car.
Let's
Looks like the
see.
50 has
Bobby
once
Isaac.
again went to pit road. I think they got some problems on that car. They're just trying to straddle this thing to the end. They
Yeah,
are
so Berman has a mechanical issue.
so definitely so. They had to pit twice. They're not quite on pace either.
And, wait a minute, the caution came out? Never mind. Thought I saw yellow, but we're still green.
No, you're
And
right.
German
Caution
should
is out.
get. Oh.
It looks like it. I'm seeing lights.
Yeah, oh, now it's out. Could I see. Is that smoke
That is smoke.
I see? Or is it the lighting? Oh, it is smoke.
Maybe the pace car
So,
got
German
caught.
Chick. Let's see, who read off the caution this time?
Let's see the 48. Oh, this. Oh boy,
Oh, I see.
they're pitting for sure. Oh, that 8 car
Oh,
involved.
that was. Couple of.
This one
The
lasted a while.
Trinity,
These are teammates, by the
Gunther.
way. This was after the wreck had already happened. There's 2 wrecks.
Oh, we have 2 incidents. So, Nada Weeb is in it,
Let's take a look at
and
this
it was
first
somebody
one.
else.
Yeah, so this first one looks like Gar Salameter
Oh,
got in the back of Zevel.
oh, so Zebel. So, Gar got into Zebel, who got into Nada Weeb. So, that's the first incident. Just
Zev-
on the quarter panel, gets loose, gets into Nada Weeb on the backstretch. Everyone else goes up to avoid it.
I think Brad had an
Yeah, I don't.
interesting avoidance here.
Ooh, who was that?
Brad
It was in
Stover.
a Toyota.
Zevel hits
Thread
the
the
wall.
needle.
Everyone's fine.
I think
Except for
now the weave
Zevel.
is okay. He didn't hit anything.
This is true. He did not hit anything. And
And then
then
the second incident is Joker
bad
putting
hit
Reggie into the
for
wall.
both these guys. They come down
And
right in front
then,
of the 8 and the 2.
oh,
Another teammate. And then
Eli the
15.
Wolf.
15 and
And I think
Wilmot.
somebody else too.
Yeah, hard hit for those guys.
I
15
know
to
Eli
2.
was in it.
All those cars stopped on the front
Oh,
straight.
the two was in it as well.
Yeah, 18 cars done.
Oh, Gunther's definitely done. Oh, that's.
That was
Oh,
a
Wilmot.
very vicious hit for both the 8 and the 15.
Yeah, I think the issue is
Oh, 28's involved
sliding
as
down
well.
out of nowhere.
I think the 28 hit the pit
There's
wall.
nowhere to go. And now that we threads the needle, man,
It's
how did
true.
he not get into Eli?
This is Eli's second and I'm pretty sure last incident of the race. Former teammate of these guys. That is 3 of the 4 Trackhouse cars out in one hit.
Oh, Roach hit the brakes.
And Vince Freeze,
Sadly, I think that was Freeze also got into it as well. Did he hit? Oh,
he avoided the
he
wall,
avoided the pit wall.
but his race is
That was a good
done.
thing.
His race is done. Big one at Charlotte. Unnecessarily large. The only Trackhouse car that wasn't involved was Sandy Messi. Back to
Man,
live.
did
He
he
is in
rock it up.
30th. So let me just do some calculations here. So you would be the lucky dog. That would be correct.
Yep, currently the lucky dog, and then I see someone 2 laps down.
Well,
Who was
that
that?
was Bird. And every other car that is still in the race is doing plenty fine. I believe Crazy BGD is still the leader. So
Yep,
I'm
he's the
pretty
leader. Damn shit.
sure. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys did pit. They might not have though.
Hmm.
26 probably has a little bit of damage there. They have a mechanical failure according to their whole thing.
So far, top 5 is Crazy BDG, Drummer Chick. Third will be Joy Paint. Fourth is that Fire. How you say his name again?
NASCAR Fireball 48.
Fireball 48. And fifth is Patrick Miller. And Dark Rain goes by without a bumper. Oh, let's see, sixth, seventh.
Do the K and
That's
K
right. You
cars in
got
the top 10.
yeah. You got. How about that? Bobby Isaac and Strauss teammates in the top 10.
Yeah.
Those two may be working together. You never know.
Yeah, usually you want to say, oh, they're usually up here, but sadly enough, they're not. Usually not up here in contention for races. 88 almost got one last year. 71 almost. He's shown some speed, just hadn't had any luck this season. He's actually really bad in standings because of it. That's all there is to be said. But our DNF list has been added. Vince Freeze, Sills Wilmot, Eli the Wolf, Gunther, Reggie Fogelman, and Daniel Pauls Jr. are all now out of the race. Next car in contention for getting a lap back is 50 of Bird. That is all but one of the Trackhouse cars out of this race.
Gotta
Only one
make it
still
the.
running is Sandy Messi in the 5.
Wow, that's not a great day for Trek House. As we're going back to the green.
Keep in mind, we're not even halfway yet.
Ooh, we're getting close. So far, it's a 4 car pull away. Someone didn't get a great restart. Man, Crazy BDG. Oop, she gonna sit it down. Well, the gold German chick will sit it down low on Crazy BDG. As Firebird sends it low down on. Uh, he's forgetting. I don't know. Joy Paints. Ooh, Crazy BDG nearly gets loose. A German Streak does take the lead. Fireball takes second. Crazy BDG stays in third. And Patrick Miller will take fourth. Takes away from Joy Paints.
Oh,
She is still up high. guys are very intense. Here comes Fireball, as he's now battling for the lead against Drummer Chick. And Crazy BDG is going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Can he hook it? Oh, it's going to be tight.
I think BGD got it.
I don't know who led at the line, but it was Patrick Miller who's going to try to
Yeah,
get in
BGD
for
led
this
that
battle
lap.
too.
Oh, big
Oh,
crash!
and where's the caution?
Big crash in the back. 81.77. To the caution, the
Oh,
50.
wow.
And heartbreak for cars that were trying to get a good finish and unfortunately won't.
Oh, wow. I think there's a lot more than that wreck.
Oh
But it
my
started
gosh,
off
Jonah
with third.
Burridge.
Oh, wow.
Where do we start? From the,
Well, let's see. I see that there were 3 wide going into the turn.
looks like 17 got us
Okay,
up to
Fireball
the
did
9.
get nudged by the 17, who gets into Joy Paints. But it gets into Drummer Chick. Or Fireball, he was doing good. Bobby Isaac is in it. 17 is also. Give props to Kozo to avoid that wreck. Sean Art is okay. Jiggler Shangles, Motor, Strauss, Thrasher makes it through. The hard part is when they go back up the track on the backstretch.
We're just going to the 07
Yeah,
here.
the 17. This is what happened to Jonah. Right here. Oh, what a hit. And gets into Cody, which sends Jonah into Drummer Chick. As in, look like Jonah Bridge is breakdancing, though.
I haven't seen
Not
a
in a
wreck
good
this bad at
way.
this track in a hot minute. Holy cow.
As Jonah goes through, I don't know if you call it an arrow roll or a barrel roll, but he fixed the
Regardless,
landing at least.
regardless, he is done for the day.
And then not only that,
Oh,
he
yeah,
get hit
shoot.
again by Joey Paints, who was also against the Bobby Isaac. So that race is done.
Yeah, I know. All of them. They're done.
Not what you want to see when these type of guys are in the. You guys really are top in the standings, though.
So, we may have had pit stops according to who's up front and who's not. So, BGD, who was the leader at the line, no longer leading. Sean Art, so I think leader at the line is going to be.
And
Is
I
it?
think that
I
is
want to say Bobby
that
Isaac,
Bobby.
but he's got heavy damage. I think he's a lap down. Um,
Let's see.
he could steal lap lead here.
But he
Just try
could
to
be
get
in
something
front
out
of
of
the
it.
leader, but right behind the pace car.
Could be
Let's see
that.
what it says.
If he isn't, I'll just wave him.
Yeah, I think
Well,
the wave
he'll take
around.
he'll take a wave around. Yeah, number 71. And no point in keeping him there. And Jacob
Yeah, I think
Schengle scored the leader.
like try to. I mean, Bobby trying to get around the pace car. Oh, there he goes.
So that was sad to watch. Well, looks like we're gonna have a DNF field as bad as large as we did last season. I'm also gonna give a wave around to the 50.
Bird is. Where's Bird? Like 23rd.
He's about to be 28th.
He is.
And Fireball lap down, still in the race somehow. That was a rough one to watch. Hard hits at this
Yeah, it
track,
was
man.
a. Yeah, it was like a new rule for the lucky dog in the wave around.
We're not
That
even
was definitely
halfway
a.
yet either, so yeah.
Yeah, I think Fireball would technically be the lucky dog.
Uh,
It's the first one a lap down, but the other one
there's
was
only one.
tremendous.
There's no point in keeping him back. Okay, I mean he's literally only behind the leader.
There you go. I don't know how fast he'll be, but well, we have the one to go mark now. So Shingles is. Oh, he's 3 laps down.
Who is? Oh,
Yep, he's
someone
3
is.
laps down,
I guess
34th.
Bird done lost a lap. Shoot.
I think he pitted. He must have pitted when the wreck happened or
He's
something.
still trying to get damage repair. I was gonna give him a wave around, but I guess he's not gonna take it. Oh well.
Yeah, he can't. I guess he can if you got mechanical issues.
Yeah, that's rough. The pace car say we're going green. Looks like the pace car said we're going green. So a little bit of pitch strategy up here. So this is gonna be interesting to watch for sure. Some of these guys can make it to the end, some can't.
We're almost at the halfway point too. So we see Fireball going at the back of the line, just in time before they go back to green. As we see Shangles, Gar, Shard, Crazy G, Catho. I think that's Miller in 6th. 7th is Lethal. 8th is I think it's Gus Gaming. 9th will be Strauss, and 10th is Thrasher. So there's your top 10 rundown. As we're now going back to green. See what Gar Salamander can do. And yet again, another 4-car pull away. But this time in a different flavor. Dodge, Chevy. So we have Dodge, Ford, Chevy, and Toyota. 4 manufacturers in 4 different positions. As Gar will go down to the bottom and try to take the lead.
Didn't get the lap, but if it goes green, he could potentially get it here. Remember that
Oh,
05
that's
though. That 05 has got fresh tires. If he takes that lead with these
a
fresh tires, he is gone. Definitely showing to be the dominant car right now. Crazy BGD.
yeah, he's getting there, but Gar was fighting for a little bit. If we're nearly 3 wide, well, they're 3 wide for a second. As Pretty BDG takes back the lead. Jacob Shingles has something he can say about that as he try to go back to the bottom. But he been pressured by Sean Art as he trying to take second. That's going to help Crazy BDG. Crazy BD a little bit. Getting a lot of tongue twisters tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, but there goes Sean. Hey, there goes Sean Art as he takes second, as Patrick Miller takes third. Jingle drops to fourth. And here's the name I haven't talked to all night, Yoko. As he now up to fifth.
Yoko got a top 5
One of those
last week at
drivers that,
Portland as well.
oh yeah, he was close. I think Yoko's another driver that also pitted that got fresher tires.
Might have, not sure.
Gonna be followed by Strauss as well, as they're 3 wide behind them.
Yeah, we know Bobby Isaac unfortunately got involved in that wreck.
At least DNF. He was doing good, but doesn't have the best of lucks. Getting a bit of a pull away from these guys that were in a single line. As I said that, here comes Yoko. Gonna try to take fourth away from Shangle. I think that is the sixth. As Bradley Rain. Gonna try to battle against Strauss. He's gonna go low, she goes high. Lethal Motor's gonna follow, or maybe not. He's thought about it. So far, up in the front of the field is a 3-car pull away. Pretty BDG, Sean Ard, and here comes Patrick Miller. He's sitting down low and he's trying to take second away from Sean Ard. But while they're battling, it's going to bring Yoko to the fray. 3-car battle might turn into a 4-car battle. If Patrick Miller takes, he haven't concluded pass yet. He will take second. Eagle's gonna try to take third, but he gets back in line. There comes Bradley Rain. The battle for fourth. Eagle blocks. Red had a lot of wrecks. The series definitely still interesting.
Oh!
Oh, a little bit of weave from. I don't know if that was a save from Lethal Motor or that was a block, but holy moly.
Regardless, that was a very drastic move to the bottom.
Yeah, these guys really want this win. I'll tell you that. Might not be the top 600, but it definitely feels like it. What these guys Crazy BDG was enjoying that maybe I have a second lead, but here comes Sean Hart.
Got some lap cars in the
Oh,
back.
they may have an effect what's going on in the front. But Crazy BDG's on cruise control, but I don't know for how long. And Sean Hart is gaining him 1/10 of a second. He's going to get him on the backstretch. As Lethal Motor will take third away from Mayoko. Man, Miller has dropped like a rock.
Might have older
Give it up there.
tires.
I think those. Yep, old tires, new tire. Always be affected Charlotte. Jordan making it, trying to make it 3 wide against Dripsy and
Oh!
Xaving. Oh, and Shangles nearly loses it, but he saves it. What did he get loose?
Boy, Zevil's having a rough
Oh,
night.
wow. I missed the wheelman after that one. Although he will get past for a couple of positions, though. There goes, they have set up. Actually, Shanar is our leader. Missed the battle for the lead, but hey,
Yeah, hoping
there's
these
so
lap
much
cars
action
aren't.
going on. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, hoping these lap cars aren't going to become a problem. I'm just going to live on a prayer here.
Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it affected too much.
If they're a problem, then there's really not much I can do unless they cause a wreck.
They make the battle. Oh, there you go. Almost helped out Crazy BDG, but it definitely helped out Motor and Mayoko as they're now all together. Turbo's try to get out of the way, but gonna help Sean
Looks like
Ard a little bit.
Ard used Fireball as a pick there for that 0-5. It's going to really hurt that 0-5. And Sean Ard, despite all the odds, they got the pole in the first session we did that unfortunately didn't really get to happen. And there they are leading. Points leader and all. Gaining points. Grant, I think the most lap sleds already got to the 0-5, but they could still go for something here.
Yeah, put on my third, maybe just a little bit, but doesn't affect them that much. As able to make the pass. As Mayoko is now pressuring Lethal Motor. Strauss is now in fourth. As I say, wasn't expecting that, but hey, here we are. They're now slowly getting on Sean as they're now in clean air. I think that is Dripsy in fifth. How about that?
Yeah. Now, I'm be real. I think this is the best Lethal has really done just on merit since his last win at Darlington in 2022.
Take it with these guys. Want it all on the line for tonight. What their name I've been talking to a while? Good old Dripsy. He hangs on the fifth. And the top four at the moment. It looks like it's kind of even out. It seems like they gain on each other, and they lose a little bit of ground, then they gain on each other again as they use the draft. As we're now on lap 67, top four is still the same. We may see a battle for fifth with X Gaming. Although, as I said that, Strauss is going to try to take third away from Yoko. On the front up high a little bit.
Yeah, intermediates is definitely shown to be Jessica's strong point for the most part.
Well, I understand. I don't think she has a win yet either.
This is true. Almost won at Chicagoland last season. Got it stolen away by Jeff Jordan on the last couple laps of that race. After leading the entirety of it.
Lethal Motor takes the. Lethal takes the lead from Shawnard on lap 69. Nice. As they try to make it back to the pass again. Well, so far, what I'm seeing is a 4-car draft. You get a nice run. In the corner, you're able to make the pass. As we see Dripsy and Next Gaming battling for fifth. Those two have been going at it for the next 3 laps. Swapping positions. There goes Next Gaming again against Dripsy. You take fifth. No, I want you to take fifth. I'm going to take it. While that's going on, here comes Bradley Rain. He's got something to say about it. That Strauss is now up to second. But not yet, because John Hart has something to say about it. You're not going to take it that easy, says Sharp. And Yoko's like, while you guys are battling, I'm not going to fight who's going to get it who. As that's going on, Lethal Motor is out of here. But not by much. As we're going to go lap 73. Gotta say, you gotta be happy when you leap the motor, but the race isn't over with yet. But at last, you get to lead some laps. Oh, Strauss goes high. Yoko's gonna try to take third again. As we see the lovely pace car just chilling. Yoko drops the fourth, leading for Drake's Gaming. Oh, Dripsy goes down. Well, nothing like looking at fantastic battles on the track. As we see Kazo. Don't know who's gonna go on the high side or the low side. But you bring Crazy BG behind him. Yeah, BGG. Man, I tongue twisters are off tonight. There goes Kazo as they go past Dripsy. Crazy BDG is gonna try to follow. As we're less than I want their 3 laps to go. Don't worry about what's going on. As we see, I don't think one thing. Give it to Strauss. She basically, if she doesn't get a win, at least a top five would definitely would do good for her. She's literally battling the points leader, Sean Hart, for position. While those guys are battling for second, Lethal Motor is definitely enjoying this battle. As he gets around the lap car of Bobby Isaac as he puts another lap down. Oh,
Bobby gonna help out teammate there to get that spot. Oh well.
that's that's the best thing about teammates. You gotta love them when they can help you.
Usually I'd say something about it, but to be fair, it's not much anyone could have did there since they were too wide.
Yeah, true. Gotta pick a lane after all. I'm sure Isaac being a teamer will definitely be happy that one of the drivers will win a race.
Yep, they have, I think, almost all their Smosh drivers. They have 3 Smosh wins, and this is only their second season. As for Cup, they are dry, nothing. Almost had one for Jessica last season, but didn't come together. That was well Jessica's rookie season last year as well.
Oh, most definitely.
I think they have 1 Smosh win in Atlanta back in 2022.
Oh, hell, it has been that long. Did not know that. As we see, okay, Strauss, she's definitely getting with the Garlo motor. As you have another Dodge hanging on in third, that it will be Bradley Rain. Man, so Schoenard having like he's good in clean air, but he has issues getting around lap cars.
Well, not to mention, that's if he had a nickel for every time I got held up by someone's teammate while trying to pass their teammate, he'd have 2 nickels. The 9 car held him up when the 6 was trying to get around him. Those are teammates. And then Bobby held up him when Jessica was trying to get around him. So
Oh yeah, you got.
likewise,
I don't
how he
think.
kind of messed up the 05, picked the 05 out of the top, out of the second. He got picked out of the lead, and actually outside almost the top 5.
Yeah, I think that's the thing Sean R needs to learn. You can do good in clean air, but once you're in traffic,
And all
that seems
things
to be his
considered,
struggle.
I think this race has definitely worked out for him so far. Was supposed to get the pole, didn't quite work out because of the game, and then here he is, running top 5, led some laps, and I think this is a good race for him. Yeah, but probably he's definitely big, almost at 89 on the back. Brad Stover had a bit of a
Dover
moment.
from not from Dover.
Finally figured it out.
I love it. He's definitely. Ooh, he definitely up there as well.
Yeah,
I
running
don't
a
know
bit
how many
above par for
positions
that.
he gained or not.
They're running a little bit above par for their standings. Granted, it's just banking off a lot of the cars that ain't running, but take the
Almost
W's you can get.
definitely.
Take what W's you can get.
So far, it's been some good racing. Not too many wrecks either. And a bunch of comers and goers. You don't really see that much. He's looking at. I think he's still giving okay type of race.
I think
As
it was
Stover
pretty
goes
good.
low. Oh, I think we're at 15 laps to. Yeah, now we have 15 laps to go. Oh, never mind. I got it wrong. What
15
a
should be
night.
right.
Okay.
Unless both our math is wrong, but should be right.
Man, what happened to. Uh, wait, Patrick Miller did good in the first half of the race, but now He dropped like a rock. I mean, yep, Mr. Miller.
Still running way above par for his standards, though, right now.
Yeah, tough. I think it's a tough to be able to stay in a tough 15. To be enough
Oh,
good.
oh 05 in the
Oh,
grass.
ABG. I mean, he must have got loose, and he somehow saves it. So what happened to?
Had a little help from Dripsy.
Oh, he got a little bit. Nearly got dumped by Gypsy. And
Wasn't
not
happy
only
about
that, he
that.
stays in front of him.
Yeah, was not happy about that.
How about that? Oh, and they're three wide behind him. Well, crazy BDG, I should say.
Yeah, I didn't turn on my add laps for overtime either, and I'm kind of scared to tab out because last time I did that, my game crashed. Remember? So hopefully it don't happen. Now, if it does, uh, then we'll just call the race because it's past halfway. So
Holy moly.
yeah, Frank trying to potentially get a top 10 here if he can keep this thing going. Top 11 would even be nice.
Because we're at 11 laps to go. And man, did he got have enough fuel to make it to the end?
That's a great question. I think most of these guys do got enough to make it, but might be some guys that might have stayed out and maybe stayed out a little too long. Thought there might have been a relate race yellow, and granted, they're still not over yet. There still could be a relate race yellow. Question if it's too late race, I can't turn on double fall or not double fall, but green white checker. So if it comes out like 4 to go, race is over probably, unless I can tab out and get it going in time. 3 to go, then yeah, no, race is over.
Well, maybe it makes the end, or they may pit at 5 laps to go.
Yeah, I know a lot of these
Or
guys can make
something.
it to the end, but there might be a select few that might not.
There's actually a lot of guys that was in the front who fell to the back. A few guys that was in the back are now at the front. So basically, the additional comers and goers. Let's see. Let's battle for. Oh, that's good old Frank, Mr. Rapace, who's hanging on in 11th behind Dripsy. I don't think there's any lead changes yet. I think
Lethal still got it right
Lead
now.
Motors
This might be his to
was
lose.
Lethal Motor, Strauss, Bradley Rain. Oh, Shaw dropped all the way down to 5th. Even so, I think he'll still have the points lead at the end of this.
Oh yeah, he'll still have it. Granted, might get gained on a little bit by the 6th, but I don't think it's going to be a lot. His gap is going to still be bigger, I'm pretty sure. I think it's going to
Maybe
be at least
Brett will
35 points if
have.
it finishes where it's going to finish right now.
I think on the top 5 is 2 Chevys and 3 Dodges.
The Dodgers are in a Chevy sandwich right now.
Oh, yeah. You don't count Pezzo. I don't think he's getting on chart or not, but it's going to be close. He's currently holding on in 6th. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, to the final hour, or in this case, the final laps. We're just gaining a little bit, thanks to these lap cars. We're having a little bit. Yeah, the top 5, yeah, they're definitely pulling away from Pezzo. See a little bit of a gap. But as it goes another lap down, couldn't have out a teammate that time. Oh, close. Still able to make the pass. I think Stroll's lost a little bit of ground there by going high.
Well, 2 laps to go here at Charlotte. And the end of this thing has surprisingly been a lethal mortar masterclass of sort. Hasn't won a race on merit, and just hasn't won a race period, since Darlington of 2022.
He had to work for it, I give you that.
Coming to the white flag here. 100 laps. A lot of
White flag.
DNFs, but not as many as last season. So, give me that. A few big wrecks. I think there was only 3 yellows. And a lethal mortar.
I mean, in race had everything. You got your wrecks, you got your strategies. But the best one to pull out at the moment is Lethal Water, as he will win at Charlotte. First time in a long time, too.
Top 10 speaks for
Strauss gets
itself.
second. Let's see, our top 10, we have Strauss second, Bradley Rain third, Beck Gaming in fourth. Fifth goes to Sean Art. Sixth, I think, is Kezo. I forget who the 97 is.
That is Zion. He got a top 10.
Yep. You got the eighth goes to the 51, the L5, and of course the 54. Good old Dripsy.
And that's going to help
That
Dripsy in the
was one heck
standings.
of a race.
Yeah, a lot of guys got screwed over, a few didn't. So that's really the best way to put it. But Lethal Mortar, surprise winner. Didn't think I did not have him on my playbooks at all for this one. But sure enough, he had what it took at the end. And both the drip cars in the top 10, so that's pretty interesting there as well. Especially Shibe Racing being the team name. Um, we remember the Doge who we lost recently. We keep him on our prayers, as Dripsy was in the Doge coin car this week as well. So
How
keep the
about
family
that?
in
A
our
tribute
prayers
to the
and
dog.
tribute to the Doge. Yep. Well, for me, Dark X Rain, all the affiliates and whatnot, this is the CCS, and my ticker didn't work. Oh well, you can see the standings, and we'll see you guys next race.